Friday, April 10th, 2020. Good Friday. Good, it's Friday. Friday, it is good. Today is Good Friday, and whether you believe in the bearded miracle worker or not, Friday is always good cause to don a pair of leather sandals and let your luscious locks lie long, as I know the Son of God was inclined to do. Besides, the Easter Bunny will be hopping by my homestead with some Easter chockies any day now. I salivate.
All right, well, welcome back to episode 8. Hello, Jill. How are you feeling about episode 8, Deco? I feel like we recovered our energy quite well last episode.
We did.
And now we've made it to Friday, and that's of our humble listeners. And not just any Friday, it's Good Friday. Easter is here.
Easter is here.
And yeah, we've got some lovely bunny ears that my mum sent me. So we can now play the hoopla la on each other's bunny ears.
That's great.
You can probably see in the photo for this pod. But yeah, are you excited about Easter? What's a normal Easter in the Wagstaff household?
A normal Easter consists of basically getting a Kinder Surprise egg, but like one of those massive ones from my mum. And they usually have a big toy in them, usually Batman related, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Wonderful.
And yeah, growing up, it was just always getting an Easter egg. Now, I get a bit upset because Anna, my girlfriend, and my brother's girlfriend tend to get way more Easter egg like presents than we do.
We're recording this podcast over candlelight. A Deck is wearing inflatable bunny ears as he's telling the story, the sob story with just flickering light coming across his face. I'm wearing a pair of shorts on my head, so just picture that, listeners.
But yeah, so...
But you get some chocky.
Yeah, get some chocky. How about you?
Yeah, very much the same as yours. Get some chocky. More recently, we have like a big roast on Easter Sunday at my cousin's house, which is nice and quite boozy.
What do you have? What cut of meat?
I don't know. I don't know. They often do lamb, I guess.
To be honest, the best roast dinner I've ever had was when I came back after first year from uni for Easter and had my mum cooked a leg of lamb and. Oh, it was good. It was really good. It's one that really sticks in the memory. Yeah. Did you ever used to do Easter egg hunts when you were younger?
House as well.
Really? So we were never really that big for them. But it's quite sad.
So, yeah, my auntie though my mum's twin is the best cook in the world.
Your mum's a twin?
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway, enough about us. Let's move on to Where's Your Head At?
Deco. Where's your head at? Deck. Where's your head at? I can't believe it's not butter. Losing my head. Where's your head at? I'm over here.
Welcome back, listeners, to another exciting rendition of Where's Your Head At?
It's good, Ben. It's real good.
Today, Deck is within my eyesight and I can see his little rabbit ears poking out. And he seems very happy at the very end. Deck, could you explain a little bit about where you are for the listeners?
I think I'm with my one true love.
He's with his one true love. But given that Anna is in London and we're stuck up in here in Edinburgh, who are you with, Deco?
I'm with Douglas.
Douglas. Well, why don't you and your one true love come back over here? Luckily, Douglas is on wheels, so he can come and join us at the pod table if he can fit through the gap. He's been lifted up, flying over like some sort of orbiting star.
He's
an asteroid headed for Planet Rem-cast.
Like one of the phoenix, from the ashes.
You can't hear him rolling because he's going across the rug at the moment. There he is. Hi, Doug. Good to have you with us.
He has arrived.
So Doug is kind of like an alcoholic R2-D2. He is about the same size and scale as R2-D2. And
to put it bluntly, Ben, he's a globe drinks cabinet.
Yeah. So Doug came and joined us in this flat and was the result of...
I've always wanted one.
I actually look at Doug with such fondness because the reason that we got Doug was we had one of those nights in the pub where we had to bring some home truths upon ourselves. And
what was it? Was it the start of this year? Was it like January?
A real good heart-to-heart.
Yeah.
And it's one of the moments I knew, Deck, that we'd be together forever was when, after this big, the
pub crawl thing.
After the
You're turning into me now.
Yeah. After the brain vomit that was the pub scenario that we wheedled out together, to lighten the mood, Dec went onto Amazon and bought a globe-shaped drinks cabinet. And I remember watching it happening and being like, surely at some point reason will walk into this room. But I wasn't bringing any reason into the situation, and Dec definitely wasn't.
Well, I was like,
And now
Ben, I've always wanted one. You were like, do it. And I was like, yeah. I was kind of waiting for you to go, this is a silly decision.
I knew it was, but I was so happy it happened.
No, but it was not a silly decision.
And he was so fun to put together.
Think about the amount of happiness that this boy has brought us.
Well, so much happiness. So Doug has like a kind of... He's got a kind of pirate vibe to him in that he's got a few kind of old school maps that don't make any geographical sense anymore. And they have some language that's kind of half Latin, half... I don't know what the other half is. Half Greek.
There's quite a few serpent women with new norks as well.
Yeah, he's very tasteful, but there are a few bare chests on there.
Breasticles, if you will.
And... But yeah, is that it for Dirty Doug?
Mm-mm.
No? There's more?
There's more! There has to be more with Dirty Doug. The stories. Oh, we should talk about how with Doug we created a rule that not many people abided by. But when they came in for the first time and Dirty Doug was here, that they had to go deliver him with a kiss.
Ah, yes. A little peck for young Doug.
Mm.
He's got lovely round wheels.
He's actually just so great. I want to know what goes in here. Do you reckon the little glasses go in the top?
Maybe, I don't know. But I think it's for style more than practicality, to be honest.
I don't know. It fills up the room very nicely.
Well, that's what's quite nice about Doug, is that he feels like another presence in the room because he's kind of rounded and almost child-sized. It does, like, even when you're alone in the room, Doug's there, and it...
If I ever move into Anna's, she's already told me that she doesn't want me to bring Doug with her.
I'll look
with me.
Doug. I'll look
No. It's very important, Ben.
Well, someone's got to look after him.
I think he defines our time here.
No, what we'll do is you'll move in with
It was
Anna,
not
and then
out
I'll
at
take
7.
Doug home, and then I'll bring Doug as a flat warming gift for you.
Genius.
And then Anna won't be able to say no.
Genius.
Yeah.
But
Perfect.
she listens to this, so in which case, that's all just a game.
Rumbled again.
Rumbled.
Friday!
I'm a thirsty boy.
Disco! Go home now.
I'm sorry, sir. I think you've had enough.
It's Friday at 5! Right, welcome back to Friday at 5.
Oh shit, this isn't good. Hang on. Go on then, Ben. Sit down.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday at 5.
It's Friday at 5!
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm.
Delicious.
It's lovely and sweet, this beer.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I really enjoyed our questions last week, and we've got more this week, and some that we didn't get to last week. So where do you want to start, Deco? Who are we starting with?
We'll start with a question from Erin, and it's...
Erin Ionetta Mackay, our studio mate.
And I actually forgot this one last week, but...
Okay.
You know, it's fine, because it's not a very good question anyway. Because it's not a question. She just went, I'd like to request a pub quiz feature.
How on earth would... If you want a pub quiz feature, do a pub quiz.
Yeah, how about that? Download a quiz app or something. Get brain training on your DS.
Well, maybe we could do a slight bit of trivia. Well, maybe we can ask Erin some questions back and she can send in her answers.
What is
that?
Should we ask her a question now and see if she can get it right?
We'll come up with one each and then she can send in, and then next week we'll give her a score for a pub quiz answer.
All right then. All right, you go first.
We can do trivia about us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Erin, I have one baby tooth, but which tooth is it?
How are you defining the teeth?
I don't know, they all have numbers, don't they? Like when you go to the dentist.
Okay,
like
so you wanted to go on to the...
Yeah. Point on a map of my teeth, which is the baby tooth.
Okay, I've got one. Erin, I cut off one of my fingers, but the question is, which one?
Good. Any more?
I think we'll leave it at that.
Okay. I have a scar.
It sounds like we're getting very excited about this now. Maybe
it could be a fun new feature, actually. I have a scar over my left eyebrow, but how did I achieve said scar? We'll do 3 each.
Oh, no, but I can only think of ones that usually I say as a joke, but I know I'm going to get in trouble for saying.
No. Do nice ones.
I don't think nicely.
How tall is Declan Wagstaff to the nearest centimetre?
All right, then.
That's a good one.
Well, no, think of your own fucking questions.
That's a question for you.
No, I want to think
I'm thinking of my own, but you're not doing any, are you?
Well, I was thinking of other things. I'm trying to think of something good.
Okay, we do 2 of our own each, and then you do 1 for the other person. So I've done your one.
All right.
And then you've got to do 1 about me and 1 for yourself, and then we're done.
Okay. Oh. What is Ben's favourite rom-com?
Very good. I'm going to have to think about that. And you need 1 more about yourself, and then we're done.
What is my favourite colour?
Good. Right, there.
So
Everyone's questions done.
So,
the questions are, I have a baby tooth, but which one is it?
mm-hmm.
What is my favourite rom-com?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a scar over my left eyebrow, but where did it come from?
And my 3 are, what is my favourite colour? I cut off a finger, but which one? And how tall am I to the nearest centimetre?
Should we say to the nearest 5 mil? Centimetre's quite big.
1 centimetre's not that big.
Okay, but what happens if lots of people write in and it comes down to the wire? Let's say to the nearest millimetre, and whoever wins gets a round of applause. Good, yeah.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
Cracking. Next question.
It appears Aaron got a segment then. This is a question from my friend and your friend, but more my friend, Will Bayram, who says, getting back to the original show ambition, and rating the best places for tap water, where is the best tap water you've experienced in Edinburgh?
That's a good question.
Well, for me, I know what I take. That tap in the kitchen.
It is good, but
For
it's
me personally,
a fizzy tap. So, as in, when I fill my water bottle, a lot of air comes in, so you don't get you get air in your water.
No, but you've got to leave it to go for a bit, because I think that's just the air in the pipes mixing in. If you leave it to go for a little bit before you fill it
I'm
up.
not letting a single bit go down the drain. The one in the studio.
You're not letting it get cold.
Shit.
That's an amateur hour.
I don't want to waste the water. It's all delicious. The one in the studio is shite because the taps don't work half the time. The one in my old flat in Haymarket was really good, actually. So we would say 10 Marchmont Street is the best tap water we've had.
Are you agree? Are
you
you
think?
going with the same tap, or are you going with the bathroom tap? Because if you don't like the fizzy.
Yeah, maybe the bathroom tap. Yeah, because I love drinking out of tap, like a dog.
Cool. That's a very powerful tap as well, the one in the bathroom. I regularly come out of there looking like I've pissed myself because
the tap is so high and the sink is so low that you just get soaked every time you go in.
There's such a strong flow as well. Anyway, so thanks for your question, Bill. That was
Cheers, Bill. Enjoy your weekend.
Question number 3 from Anna McEwen. What's something that made you hopeful or happy this week?
Oh, wow. What a great question.
Yeah.
Something that made me hopeful or happy this week.
I know what made me happy.
What made you happy?
The delivery of the Easter gear from your mum.
Yeah, that made me happy. Thanks, Joe Hare. Got a letter that made me very happy and very hopeful.
The one from Boris?
Not the one from Boris, no. We did get our Boris letter this week, though. We went to the shop and the sun came out. That made me happy.
Really good sun this week.
Yeah.
Really good.
Today was dull, but hopefully better tomorrow.
Yeah.
Letter, rabbit ears, and is that your lot?
We did a good shop.
We did a great shop,
Got
actually.
a really good shop. Except we forgot the burr. That's make me hopeful or happy.
Yeah. No, we're gonna have to wait a week again before we go to the shop to get butter.
That it? Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, great question though.
Right, question from Jacko. Our very first, what have you made her?
Wow.
And he asked, question for Friday at 5. Have you both played your last game for the Rem? Hashtag up the Rem.
Wow, that is a good question.
Very, very good question. I hope not. I really hope not.
I think we have, other than a testimonial.
Which could come into play. If graduation is in November.
Oh, well, if we fail the year, we'd have to resit the year, and then we'd have a whole other season under our belt.
I don't know, Ben. I've done that enough already in the past.
Yeah, I would say, though, maybe we have, unless we have a testimonial.
I think November...
Just to clarify, the Rem are our
the football team.
Sunday League football team.
Yeah, so from Sammy's What Have You Made, that was, 2 episodes ago?
Yes.
He produced that wonderful feature-length film about the Rem.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope it's not the last game, because we had so many celebrations planned. Sorry, Ben's just fiddling with his headdress.
I really like wearing it. I'm wearing my
it's like a head
banana
skirt.
shorts on my head. And it was really just calming me down greatly.
Now you know why I have long hair.
Yeah, it just kind of muffles the world a bit. It's really nice.
Right, next question.
Well,
Great
no,
question,
hang on,
Jacko.
Well, thanks for the question, Jacko, but yeah, we hope not. We sincerely hope not.
I would say yes, unless it's a testimonial.
I would say, could we not do
But
the
I don't
Hadrian's
think-
Cup in November? Potentially.
Yes.
I think that could be a go. Well, obviously it's down to Newcastle, but I feel like we could do Hadrian's Cup in November. The Prem moves back, so does the Hadrian's Cup, you know?
Jacko, future captain of the Ram.
Yeah. Does he know that yet? Have we told him that yet?
I think so. I
Is
can't
he just going to hear through this?
Probably. Well, congratulations, Jacko.
Congratulations, Jacko.
We need to give you the kits because you'll be next season's captain. Please come and collect them.
Right, this is from friend of the podcast, Malcolm Crookshank. Hashtag Friday at 5. What is your favourite gate? Mine is my back gate. I made it myself.
That is a really good question. Bit of a flex from Malcolm there.
Just showing off that I'm making his gates.
I know what my favourite gate is.
What's that?
So my favourite gates are the gates for St James's Park in Newcastle.
Ah, that's a good
Because they were scrapped. So they were like just pulled down and just thrown out the front of the stadium when they were like rejuvenating part of it. And I think they were there for about a year. And then after whatever length of time, they realised it's probably not a great thing. Bear in mind they're like a part of the original part, the only original part of the stadium. So eventually just picked them back out from the front and revamped them all and put them back up again.
Wow,
I quite like the story of it.
Have you seen the gates at Craven Cottage?
No, but I do love Craven Cottage.
So thin. They're like maybe like 400 mil. So you have to kind of go through sideways and like no fatties are getting in that stadium.
Well, this isn't St James's Park isn't like an iron gate, like a real fancy one. But,
what other gate? The gate at my home in Jersey is real stiff and real rusty, but I really like it.
Gate to my house.
No, it's like a garden gate.
I'll tell you what isn't my favourite gate.
Which?
The one into our front bit.
Yeah, the one to our front bit is horrid.
It is.
Although the tits keep landing on it. I think if I put my seeds on there, the blue tits may
I
come a bit closer.
wish you hadn't said blue that time.
I said blue
I
very purposefully.
keep sowing my seed.
I've been trying to get the birds to come a little closer to our window by putting seeds on in a little bowl for them.
The birds, the bees.
They're yet to take on my seeds.
The bees as well. You're
I think I
desperate
might
for the
have to
bees to
try
come
that.
across.
Yeah, I need to get a photo of the bee.
And the bats.
Anyway, any more gates that you like or dislike?
I
I really like cattle, like sheep gates. You know, when you go like running around fields and the sheep gates that you can kind of only push them one way and they're designed to stop sheep getting through.
Right. The ones with the semicircle around the side, or
Yeah.
yeah.
I like those.
I prefer the cattle grid.
Those kind of scare me a bit. I feel like I'm going to go through and break my ankle.
So my dog's grandma, really intelligent dog, one of the smartest dogs I've ever had the pleasure of meeting.
She invented the cattle grade, did she?
No, but she could walk over them.
Wow!
And
ninja dog.
But every like leg would hit a different one. It was crazy. She'd literally just walk over the top, like
Not even looking.
not like, honestly, like
Wow, genius.
absolutely no shits given. Just yeah, she was great.
Well, thanks for that question, Malcolm. That was great.
Yeah, fantastic. Third question. Anyway, with all hostelry closed in Edinburgh, what public house do you miss and why?
We had this, haven't we not?
Revs excluded for reasons of it being a sticky shithole.
I completely agree. It is a sticky shit.
Yeah, we do agree.
I hate revs.
Yeah, not happy about that.
Oh yeah, because we did speak about it, but we cut it all.
Did you cut it before?
Yeah, because we
Slag them off too
we
much.
slagged too many people off, too many pubs off. So I think.
Did you cut the whole thing?
No, because we had the golf tavern in, didn't we?
No,
I may have
we
cut it
the
all.
whole thing. Well,
Yeah.
we've actually had this conversation before, because Ben has to do a lot of editing because I say a lot of stupid shit.
We both do, Dave.
Yeah.
We both really love the golf tavern.
Golf Tavern is our. Let's be honest. I think that's our favourite.
That's our local.
Yeah, pub.
Owing mainly to proximity that we go there.
Do you think? I think that is actually my favourite pub.
There's a really great pub I used to go to when I lived at Haymarket called the Athletic Arms, I think it's called, but it's known as the Diggers because it's right next to a graveyard, and it's supposedly where all the grave diggers go for a pint afterwards.
but it's really nice. It's got like a bar in the middle of the room.
Do
you know what I mean? Where it's like wooden in the centre.
I actually, from the outside, I really like the Doctor's pub near McSorley's, like the one on the corner. Yeah,
it's nice in there.
Oh, the Marchmont Arms, is that what it's called? That's a nice pub. We've had
or the Earl of Marchmont.
Earl of Marchmont, that's it. Earl of Marchmont. We've had a few good Guinnesses in there.
And Bennett's is a great pub.
Which was that?
I still need to take you to. It's the red one.
Do you want to talk about the pear tree?
I don't want to talk about the pear tree. It is not a good pub. It's not a good bar. It's not a good... What is it good at? But yeah, anyway.
I think that's it for Friday at 5, isn't it? I think so. I think that's all our questions. If I've missed your question, I'm really sorry. But yeah, thanks very much. Cheers. Friday at 5.
Mind out. Vehicle reversing.
Mind your fingers, love. You don't want to get them caught in there. But you said I could use the extra large laser.
Where are your safety goggles?
Ben, look.
Oh, wow. What have you made? John. Better fucking answer this. The troubles we've had trying to get hold of John Withers, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Ben.
John, good morning.
John.
How are you doing?
Good morning, boys.
How you doing?
Put your safety glasses on your face.
I'm doing very well. How are you guys?
Yeah, not too bad.
Well, we're exhausted, John, after a night last night of trying to get hold of you for hours on end.
Hours on end.
Thinking we might fail to get the podcast out, but now luckily we've got you this morning on Good Friday.
Fantastic.
Have you got big plans for the Easter weekend, John?
I shall be sitting at my desk doing my coursework.
Brilliant.
Might do a Sunday dinner, but apart from that, just coursework. Nothing exciting. What about you?
Are you at home or are you still in Edinburgh?
I'm still in Edinburgh,
Oh,
yeah.
no, we asked last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Glorious. Well, afternoon dinner is probably a nice segue into your What Have You Made, which I've looked through, and I think it's really, really lovely, John. It's a very wholesome
Thank you, Ben.
thing you've made. But I do not believe for a fucking second that you put that together in an afternoon.
Yeah, no, I promise you, did it so I've been thinking about it for a while.
Yeah.
But I put it together in just the afternoon.
So you...
Do you want to explain what it is,
Yeah,
John?
John,
Because
why don't you
I've got
explain?
no idea. I haven't looked at it yet.
Right. Okay, if you want to bring it up.
I'll get it.
So what I've made is I've made a simplified cookbook for my dad who can't cook.
It's really nice.
So my dad is terrible at cooking. The last time he tried to cook was a couple of years ago, and he gave himself food poisoning by undercooking some fish fingers.
Is that possible?
Apparently so. So what you do is
I bloody love
you
fish fingers.
turn the oven on, but don't put any heat in it, and then thaw the fish fingers, and then don't notice that they're not hot, and eat them anyway.
Wow.
This is the level of can't cook, won't cook of my dad.
Well, it's quite.
Oh, I like the front cover. It's quite classy.
Read
and simple.
on the third page. There's the abstract of the whole piece. It's very nice.
Scotch egg. Cooking Demystified, a cookbook for those who don't know how to cook yet, by John Withers. Fantastic.
No, find the quote. It's real nice.
No, yeah, I know, but it's just taking time to load. Cause... From my dad, the man who taught me everything except how to cook.
Isn't that nice?
It is nice.
And so you're sending him this today? Wait, yeah, but so this is my question. There's 8 dishes in there. And you're saying you cooked all of those in the afternoon and photographed them all?
No, I didn't cook them. So a little bit of context of which recipes made it in. So these aren't the simplified, easy ones that I was going to put in the cookbook.
Yeah.
But I'm doing a challenge for 2020 where I'm trying to cook a brand new dish every single week.
Oh, that's nice.
And so I've been taking photos
I've just seen the learning outcomes at the back.
Yeah, that was Katie's idea.
That's real good. Sorry, John, I interrupted there.
Yeah. So as I've been going along, I've been taking photos of new dishes that I've made. So rather than actually the simple ones, so these are all dishes that I've learned how to cook this year, and so therefore I had photos of them, and they could make it in the afternoon.
Brilliant. And what's been your favourite dish you've learnt to cook so far this year, John?
Probably the gyozas. They're dead simple, and they're a dead nice midweek meal.
What is it?
But also,
it sounds like an Italian footballer. What?
All right.
What is a gyoza?
But also, I'm quite proud of the Scotch eggs because I got the runny yolk on it first try.
Yeah, so listeners, let me go through the
What's on the menu?
The menu. So first of all, we've got a duck dunbori, delicious, one of my favourite meals at Waggers. Then we've got a pizzy, which for the common listeners is a pizza. Then Gyoza's quick beer bread, which looks very interesting.
What is it?
A gyoza is like a dumpling, isn't it? Isn't it, John?
Yeah. It's like a sort of flat, like a half-moon dumpling thing.
It's quite close to a pot sticker. So you fry off the bottom and then you steam it, and it's
Look at that, chopsticks and everything.
Yeah.
Very nice, Jono.
Scotch eggs, sausages and plum sauce.
That's good.
That gravy looks thick with a double C. And then red lentil chili and Scotch pancakes. And that's it.
Great work, Jono. Great
No,
work.
John, round of applause.
Thank you very much, boys.
I think it's
So my dad's actually already cooked 2 of these. I've helped him down the phone in the last about a week ago.
Oh, your dad.
So that's been part of the inspiration. So due to the virus unmentionable, my dad has had to be cooking over the last week for the first time. So I've been remote cooking these recipes with him.
That's nice.
As my mum hasn't been able to cook, as she's been laid up in bed. And she's given me feedback. He said that they've been edible, but apparently the pizza's been chewy, and he screwed up the plum sauce. Instead of beef stock, he just used beef gravy. So
Seems to me like a man who thinks on his feet.
yeah, I mean it's close enough, but we're getting there. We're getting there with him.
Well, John, there's been a lovely insight into not only your family life, but your year so far. So thank you very much for sharing with us.
Well, thank you very much for the motivation to get started on this, because I've been meaning to do it for quite a while. So
Well, John, we have 2 questions that we tend to ask everyone. Firstly, did you feel a lot of pressure during this time?
Yes and no. I mean, I went through and I've listened to all of the pods, and
You've absolutely tanked them then.
Yeah, I've all back to back over the morning, and having to follow some of those was horrible. I'll be frank. I mean, having to follow Sammy's video in particular was.
Oh, it gets us every time. It's emotional.
Yeah. My goodness.
And then the final question is: any advice for future What Have You Made Us?
Dude. No advice.
No advice.
Be free. Be free in your designs and your creativity.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, John. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks.
Well, thank you very much, guys, and good luck with the rest of the pod.
Well,
I'll think
you
about
very
that.
much, John. We'll speak to you later, mate.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Enjoy your
It's
weekend.
all right.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.
Isn't it nice and wholesome?
It's so wholesome. It's a really nice thing. It's really nice. And I wanted to ask some stupid questions, but I can't ask stupid questions if it's there was.
Well, when I saw a 22-page PDF coming in, I was like, here we go. This is going to be fun. Then I went through it, I was like, this is just lovely.
It is. It's just a really nice thing.
Lunchtime!
Now this one's good. Go back to your seat.
You gave me a look as if to say this may be something we need to cut. But
No, this is good. The person that we have on Friday's episode of What Have You Made is our one and only Daisy Dazzle herself.
Daisy
Büsel!
Büsel! Oh my god, yes! Daisy Büsel is my cousin, and you will all know her voice very well from the beginning of each episode. Oh, she's working from home at the moment, but hopefully she'll answer her phone.
She can...
Hello?
Hello, Daz.
Hello, Daisy.
Oh, hello, boys. How are you?
Not
Good,
too
how
bad.
are you?
doing?
I'm very well. It's
Well,
glorious
you're-
sunshine.
You'll be very happy
I think
to
I
find
know
out.
what this is.
Oh, pardon, what was that?
I think I know what this could be.
Oh, well, you'll be happy to know that you're contestant number 7 on What Have You Made?
Woo! For goodness sakes. Okay, Keen. Talk to me. I do know what it is.
Sir? Sorry?
I said I do know what it is. But
Yeah,
talk
well,
to
we were
me.
saying the listeners will already be well accustomed with your voice from the intros to each episode. And now they get to have a whole feature donated to you.
Fantastic. Well, I look forward to the opportunity. When do you need it?
We'll call you on Easter Sunday evening.
Easter Sunday evening. Okay, I've got a whole weekend.
You do indeed.
Plan something good.
Birds. Where are you, Daz?
Oh, those
Sounds
are
like you're in an
sweet
aviary.
little chickies.
Can you hear the tweet, tweet, tweet? I'm in the garden this beautiful Good Friday.
You're not working?
I'm working this afternoon, but I've got a morning off.
Oh, fantastic.
What a
Bank
treat.
holiday, isn't it? Oh, of course.
Yes. Well, I will get to it.
Are you excited, Daz? Are you scared? Are you nervous?
I'm buzzing. I have no clue what I should do.
Well, you can do whatever you like. You've seen what we've had before. We've just spoken to John,
Yeah, I know.
who made a cookbook for his dad.
A cookbook?
Yeah, he's made a cookbook for his dad with the quote, for the man who taught me everything except how to cook.
Have a nice
Oh,
that's so
It was very
nice.
wholesome, which I've got a
Well,
big
yeah, I
problem
feel
with.
like the bar is high.
Mm.
I've been listening intently, so I will try and come up with something good. I will get cracking. Thanks for
Enjoy.
Thanks
We'll
for
get you
getting
a
in
call tonight,
touch.
Daz, so we're having a few drinks for Friday at 5, but we'll speak to you later. Good luck.
lovely. Okay, thank you.
Bye,
See you
Daz.
later. Bye.
Oh,
Good. I really enjoyed how she was like, I think I know what this is.
Stop!
Friday, Good Friday, that was a good episode, I think.
Yeah.
It took a long time to record.
It wasn't that long, it was just a bit disjointed.
Yeah, exactly.
But we hope you, the listeners, have a fantastic weekend.
Have a great Easter weekend.
You know, be sure to have a break during these tough times. And
Eat some choco. Have some nice food.
make something good.
Think about Jesus a bit if you fancy it. What else are you meant to do on Easter? Repent.
Repent.
I don't know. Enjoy. Do you want to do socially things?
Follow
I think
us.
we need to time you each week to see how quickly you can do
and
it.
see if I can say it without stumbling.
Right, ready? Go.
Right, follow us on our Instagram page. That's ontap.podcast. Give us a follow for what have you made, and then also like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and please remember to send in your questions for next week's Friday at 5.
Thank you very much, Deck. It's over. That was 20 seconds, by the way.
No, not
So
too
good
bad. I did
time,
fuck
good
up at the
time.
start though.
Yeah, I reckon you could cut that down to 15 easy.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right.
See you next week.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
Easter egg.
I'd just like to say that the Hadrian's Cup happened this weekend, which I'm not sure how very much to Basil Briefcase Curtis organised an away day against the Newcastle Architects football team university, where we won 4-3. We couldn't win a single game in this country, so we had to head to Newcastle to win one. But did we win it? Here's the brand.